Hello guys, how are you today? Today we want to discuss about what are some of the red flags that you can see in your relationship and know actually it's something that you should be praying for, or it's something that you should quit, or it's something that you can maybe take your time before you make a decision about the person you want to marry or the person you want to live with. So for example, the first red flag when you're dating, and please don't throw stones at me because this is the truth of the matter. Controlling behavior. If you find someone has a controlling behavior, by this I mean they want you to do your things, or their things, or the things that you're doing together their own way. Like they don't listen any other person, they just listen, they want you to listen to them. If such a person is controlling you in your life, just know that that is a person not to marry, because of course when you marry, as I said earlier, is that that person becomes more of what he is. He doesn't change or she doesn't change, they become more of what they are. So you can be sure in marriage you'll be controlled double, you'll be given a double dose or a double portion in controlling. Then the other one is lack of accountability. Like for example, when you're dating, we discussed before, and we said like the dating period should be like more than a year, or if you feel like it's urgent for you to get married, you can give it like 9 months. Also you can test it over time. But if you find someone is not being accountable of the things they are doing on daily basis, like you ask them, where are you this time? They tell you they don't want to explain themselves, where they are. They don't want to explain who they are with. They don't want to explain what they are doing. Then know that that is one of the red flag. And don't sit there and say, like for example, he's like that or she's like that. She doesn't explain. She is always like that. My dear, you will get it rough when you get into marriage. So when you get such, just know that it's the time to change, or it's time to discuss about it. Then next is financial irresponsibility. Like for example, someone has a business, or someone is earning good money, but at the end of the month, or as the days goes, you can't be able to tell where the money went or what it was used for. You can't even explain. You can't explain. Like money disappears, and when you ask them, they tell you, do you think I misused or something? So if you find someone who is not accountable responsibly, or who is not accountable financially, then know that is a red flag. And don't sit there and say, as long as I have my money, then it's okay. As long as they have their money, that is okay. In marriage, if you're not accountable financially, if you can't sit down and plan together, then that means people will be working on their different goals, and that means that at the end of the day you won't achieve a common goal. And if you're not working towards a common goal, then you'll be delayed in so many areas. Then there's another red flag, that is substance abuse. If you're getting married to someone, please, or if you're getting married to a girl who is abusing substance, let's say they are drinking, they are smoking, they are doing shisha, like this thing of shisha, it's happening a lot nowadays. And if you find someone is always talking about partying around, going to drink, then that is a very good red flag, because you can be sure. Now, if for example you get married, you get kids, and maybe beginning of the marriage things are not always easy. There's one struggle here and there financially, to be able to incorporate the new human being that is coming in your life. Then that means you won't have someone to help you take care of the baby. You won't have someone to give you emotional support, and those are the things that matters a lot in marriage. So if you have someone who is abusing substance, please Don't wait for that person to be a prayer item when you get married, because obviously when you get married they will tend to abuse it more. You don't think that maybe when you get married they'll stop it, they'll get born again, or they'll stop it and change to become better. It will be even worse. Then the other red flag could be unwillingness to compromise. And this comes with a lot of questions. But I want to ask you, in life, there are so many things you'll need to compromise. And for example, if you're making decisions and those decisions are not favoring every one of us, like the two of you in marriage, then someone has to compromise. And that someone might be you, or might be the other person. So if you find every instance, like all the instances that you get in your life, all the like the struggles or the decisions that you're making in life, they are not willing to compromise. They are like, no, it has to be like this, to be like this, to be like this. You have to compromise. Sometimes someone is angry and the other person is angry, and you need to compromise in a certain way and say, let me start the conversation anyway, let me humble myself for this, let me do this for the sake of peace and for the sake of continuation of this family. So if someone is not willing for sure to make sure that they are willing to compromise at certain points of their life or at certain decisions, then that means that marriage will be in trouble. So that is one of also the red flag that you should be looking at. Then the other one is secretiveness. Someone tells you, I'm still in the house, but they have gone somewhere else. They don't want you to be known by people. Like I have friends that are telling me, he doesn't want me to know his sisters. The mother doesn't know me. How do you have someone who they don't want your parents, their parents to know you? You yourself, you've not seen their sisters. You don't know their home. Then why are you dating in the first place? How are you dating such a person? So secretiveness is one of the the sure bet for red flag. So if you're finding someone is very secretive about you, if they hear something like, let's go visit your parents, they don't want. Let's go say hi to your sister, they don't want. Like, let's go see your friends, they don't want. That is someone you cannot live with, because you can imagine if they don't want to see you to meet their friends, if they don't want you to meet their family members, then what next? What do you think you are? Who do you think you are in their lives? So that is also another red flag. The last one, but not the least, is manipulative behavior. This mostly happens to people that are naturally narcissistic people. Narcissistic people, you know what I'm talking about. Narcissistic people, they are those people that they are feeling good to hurt you. They are feeling good to see you down. They are feeling good, like, to see you not happy. So in this case, manipulative behavior, it's like they do a mistake, but they want to put you on the point like you're the one who has done the mistake. They will come and tell you, like, for example, maybe someone comes late and they don't want to tell you why they came late, and then they come and start accusing you of other things because they want to manipulate you, or they remind you of something of the past, of what you did in the past, so that you can forget what is ahead of you. So such a person, please stop dating them, or sit down and discuss that behavior, because that is one of the major red flag. And if it occurs in a relationship or when you're dating, just know that that is a very dangerous sign, and it may not end very good. Thank you so much. Let's keep the discussion moving. I know there's so much you can talk about that area of red flags. Let me hear what you feel about it. Let me hear what you think about it. You can comment, you can like, you can inbox me. My email is on the comment section. My number is still on the comment section. Let's discuss it. If you're in a relationship and there are some things that you feel confused about, you'd want to discuss, that the forum is still open. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you later.